Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. And before I get started, I just want to say a huge thank you to all my new subscribers. I see you guys. And also, if you haven't subscribed and you're watching this video, please make sure that you subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up at the end, or anytime. But yeah, anyway, so today I'm like have a different setup going on because I am going to be showing you and also talking you through some tips on how to improve your glute workouts. Okay, and you can incorporate these tips whether you're working out from home or you're working out in the gym. Obviously, when you're working out in the gym, you're going to be using machines and other gym equipment, so just tailor what I'm telling you to the gym, if that makes sense. So let's get started. So first exercise up, we have the squats. And as you can see in the video, I'm using a dumbbell. But if you're new to this exercise, or you're not very comfortable doing the exercise, or you haven't perfected your form, I highly recommend that you start only by with using your body weight. So what we're gonna do, this is what I do, what has worked for me. So what I do with my squats is I make sure that my feet are just slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and my toes are pointing forwards, slightly outwards, but mainly forward. And then I lean my back slightly forward, as you can see in the video. And then I drive my body down. When I'm at the bottom, I almost imagine as if I'm sitting on a chair, and then I wait there for 2 seconds because I'm increasing time and attention, and then I come up. And this is the tempo that I keep when I'm in the gym as well. Okay, when I'm using the big heavy weights, it's the same tempo that I keep. I'm gonna show you what it should look like from the back. And so when you come down, you want to make sure that your butt is not winking. See how when I come down, my everything remains straight, my back remains neutral, my butt stays still. You want to make sure that your squat looks something like this, okay? So up next we have the good mornings. So these are hip hinge exercise, which means that the movement should be coming from hinging our hips or bending at the waist. So as you can see, I'm just showing you what it should look like. See how I'm bending at the waist or hinging my hips, and my back remains neutral and remains straight. And there's a slight bend in my knees when I come down. So this exercise, it targets your glutes, but it also targets your hamstrings. So when it comes to working out your glutes, a lot of people think that you just target glutes, but you wanna to create that really nice, bulky, bulky looking lower body like I have. I've really had to focus on also growing my hamstrings, and this is a good exercise for that. I mean, deadlifts are also a good exercise, but I like good mornings. So there's different ways that you can do this with the weight. So you can put a dumbbell or you can put a barbell right just at the top of your back. So not on your neck, just below your neck, like at the top of your back. That's where the dumbbell is resting. And then just slowly come down and bend your knees as you come down slowly. And then bring it up and down again and up. Or you can use a resistant band, and if you've got one like the one I have, which is a long one, you can use the resistant band. I prefer to use the dumbbell or barbell, especially if I'm working out in the gym. At home, I don't really prefer to use the resistant band because I don't know, it's just awkward using it. I prefer the dumbbell. But again, it's up to you. As long as you do the exercise and you challenge yourself and you continue to do progressive overload, you'll be fine. Guys, don't forget the tempo. Look at how I'm doing it slowly, but not too slow, but I'm not rushing through the movement, okay? Up next, I'm going to show you how to do the glute kickbacks. And you can do this standing up or you can do them on the floor. And I'm going to show you both, how to do both. So slightly bend your back and make sure you have something to hold on to. And you're going to you're going to support most of your body on one leg, and you're going to kick one leg out like I am in the video. And when you kick, you want to make sure that you're focusing, you're in your mind picturing, focusing, kicking all your weight out with your heel. Okay, and then when you come out to the top, you want to rest a little bit. not rest a little, but you want to wait at least 2 seconds because you want to squeeze your glutes at the top. Okay, so I'm just showing you here what your back should look like. You shouldn't be bending your back. You shouldn't be arching your back. Your back should remain neutral and straight. And then at the top, squeeze, bring that leg down, out, squeeze, down, and squeeze. Okay, remember, squeeze your glutes when you come to the top of this movement. This exercise is really gonna, like, I always see people doing in the gym, and they move and they do like really, really quickly. You want to take your time with the kick, and when you get to the top, you really want to hold that squeeze. Okay, because when you finish this, you should be feeling a little burn in your glutes. Another way of performing this exercise is being on all fours. And this is actually how I started doing this exercise. So I graduated from being on the floor to now being able to do it standing up. But yeah, if you're new to this and you really want to focus on driving your foot out with your heel and really feeling and squeezing at the top, I highly recommend you start on all fours, and then with time slowly move up to doing them standing up. But yeah, again, it's all about preference. I still do a bit of both, but I prefer standing up. But yeah, so I'm just showing you again. If you're at home and once you've perfected doing the movement without weights, you can go ahead and use your resistance band. And I prefer the long one because I feel like I have a much better range of motion compared to the resistance band where it's around my thighs. So lastly, we have the glute bridges. So with this, you want to make sure that you lay flat on the ground, tuck your tailbone in, make sure there's no space between your back and your glutes. See how that space there where your hands should fit? It shouldn't be there. So tuck your tailbone in. I don't know why I keep saying tailbone. Tuck your tailbone in, and then you're going to drive your hips up with your tailbone tucked in, and squeeze your glutes at the top and come down, and repeat that with tailbone tucked in, squeeze and down. Drive it up with your heels, squeeze and down. And by the end of maybe let's say 10 reps, you should be feeling, if you're not feeling some fire in your glutes, then you're doing it wrong. Okay, and make sure that your legs are at a 90-degree angle. You can also use the same type of tips here too. You can also apply them to doing a hip thrust. You want to make sure your tailbone is always tucked in, and you drive the movement up with your heels, and then you squeeze at the top. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you found this stuff very, very useful, and if you did, please do let me know in the comment section. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Before I say goodbye, actually, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. And if you're not following me on Instagram and you want to find out what I get up to and all the other fitness stuff that I usually post, do follow me on Instagram. Instagram will be on the screen right now. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Oh yeah, also don't forget to cool down. Okay, I think we'll end it there, no?